week number 3 gave us some really interesting matchups, including a top 10 battle in 5A. The Dorman Cavaliers, well, they were trying to extend their run against Greenwood, having won 12 of the past 15 entering the night. Greenwood trying to get a 2-0 start for the third time under their head coach Chris Liner, guiding his alma mater. Todd Summers with a recap of what turned out to be a thriller.
7th-ranked Dorman playing host to 5th-ranked Greenwood. Early on, Tristan Lewis throws it up, and Jay Duncan brings it down for a 10-yard touchdown. Eagles take a quick 7-0 lead. Under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Nick Means straight ahead. He scores standing up from 18 yards out. Game tied at 7. Early second quarter. Tristan Lewis rolls right and hits Jay Duncan for a 2-yard touchdown. Eagles back on top, 13-7. Midway through the second quarter, Tristan Lewis throws down the sidelines, and Desiree Christian makes the catch and takes it in for a 34-yard touchdown. Eagles up 20-7. Under 30 seconds to play first half. Tristan Lewis rolls right and hooks up with Jay Duncan for an 18-yard touchdown. Duncan's third TD grab of the night. Eagles up 27-14 at the break. Early third quarter, Isaac Tate takes the handoff, breaks a couple of tackles, and takes off 41 yards for his second TD of the night. Cavaliers cut the lead to 27-21. Just over 3 minutes to play third quarter. Nick Means bounces it outside and takes it in for the 6-yard touchdown. Dorman leads for the first time 28-27. Early fourth quarter, Nick Means strikes again, weaving his way through the Eagles defense for a 25-yard touchdown, his third of the night. Dorman up 35-27. Eagles down 8, under 10 seconds to play. Tristan Lewis throws deep to the end zone, and Desiree Christian comes up with a huge 36-yard grab for the touchdown to pull the Eagles within 2. Tristan Lewis then connects on a 2-point conversion, and the game is tied at 35. In overtime, the Eagles go first. Tristan Lewis off the left side for the 3-yard touchdown. Greenwood leads 42-35. Dorman goes second with a chance to answer. Nick Means finds the end zone from 6 yards out, his 4th touchdown of the evening, but the 25-yard extra point is no good as Greenwood wins a thriller over Dorman 42-41 in overtime.
Super proud of our kids and our coaches for just finding a way to get it done. Well, that was one heck of a high school football game. Congrats to Dorman, they got a class group. It felt great, man. Like, it was a dogfight this whole game, and I give credit to Dorman. They was a good team, but I mean, Greenwood is Greenwood.
In Roebuck for the High School Red Zone, I'm Todd Summers.
What a game that was. Gaffney and Greenville turned out to be quite the ball game. Tribe had won 6 of the 7 played in this century. Greenville trying to make it 2 straight after an opening loss. A shutout loss to start, a shutout win last week for the Red Raiders. Keyshawn Farrow with a nifty run. That drive, though, would not end in a score. Banks Boughton, the former Greenville quarterback, in for Gaffney as they're rotating QBs. That's a nice run, but the drive ended with a failed field goal try. Later on, Caden Sherrard with the run for Greenville. In the end, Greenville pulls off a stunner. They knock off a top 5 team in 5A, 17-14. Scoot Watson, his magic now with the Red Raiders after the job he did at Man. What a great win for him and his team, and a major upset. Other action tonight, Spartanburg, after playing reigning 5A state champs over the past 2 weeks, back home, and Trenton Lynch and crew taking out their frustration from their 0-2 start on Broome. Vikings trying to win for a 25th time in 29 meetings against the Centurions, going back to the 80s, and well, they'd won 18 straight since 1986. Chris Collins short to Lynch for another touchdown. Early 14-zip lead for the Vikes. They cruise on to the win, continuing their dominance against Broome, 50-7. Centurions fall to 1-2 against 2 tough opponents, BHP and Spartanburg. Well, Boiling Springs trying to continue its run against Chapman, going for a 4th straight win in the series. Bryson Cothran picked by DJ Leak of the Dogs. And a Boiling Springs team playing you some good defense, trying to bounce back after a tough loss at Malden the week before. Gets the TD out of Israel Johnson, made it 35-0 at the break, and the Dogs never look back. They win again against Chapman, 56-0. Woodruff and Emerald did battle in the Lakelands. Emerald trying to get to 3-0 on the season for the first time since 2012. A Woodruff team with all kinds of weapons. Aiden Gibson had left the game with an injury, and his team was down 22-0 early, but he punches it in the third quarter, brings Woodruff within 8 at 22-14. Then Corey Moats with about 3 minutes to go in the third, and that puts the Wolverines up 27-22. They end up scoring 50 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. Gibson helped seal the deal, the junior with a 37-yard sprint. Brett Slode's team wins again 50-22 at Emerald.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think they're a special group, you know, and they keep showing that. You know, it's impossible to go through a 10-game season and not see some adversity, you know, and to see them overcome that adversity together tonight was pretty impressive, you know. So
Woodruff makes it 10 straight wins in its series against the Vikings. Now, BHP and Lawrence and a Belton Hondiapath team trying for a 7th straight win against the Raiders, looking to make it 10 out of 11. Lots of weapons. Cam Robinson is among them. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Later in the first quarter, Noah Thomas and Tajay Watson-Martin, probably the top threat for Russell Blackston's team. He still has a bunch of them. Look at the spin and the go for 67 yards on the pass play. 14 zip at that point, and BHP never looks back. Another win in their series against the Raiders, 43-10 for the #1 team in 3A. Rivals getting together at Clinton. Red Devils trying to continue to flex their muscles against Newberry, looking to make it 5 straight wins, the little bronze derby, if you will. Denias Williams, a nice D for the Red Devils, but they were down 20-0 early second quarter. Javen Cook shows you the speed. They call him speedy. A 76-yard sprint gets close to the end zone. He had 102 yards rushing on the night. Owen Glenn's going to get the score, but Newberry outrushing the Devils, outgaining the Devils 525-267, and they end the skid against Clinton by a final of 41-12.